Close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You're standing in a quiet English city built from honey-colored stone. Tourists smile, cameras click, and everything feels calm, elegant, harmless. Now, here's the twist. Beneath your feet is a city that has been worshipped, cursed, abandoned, reborn, and secretly shaped by power, disease, religion, and rebellion for nearly 2,000 years. This is Bath, and its real story is far darker and more fascinating than most people ever hear. Long before Bath became a postcard-perfect city, it was a sacred site. The natural hot springs here were known to the ancient Celts, who believed the steaming water came from the underworld. They worshipped a goddess named Sulis, a powerful deity of healing and vengeance. When the Romans arrived around 60 AD, they didn't destroy this belief. They absorbed it. They built one of the most advanced bathing complexes in the Roman Empire and renamed the goddess Sulis Minerva, blending Roman power with local fear. This wasn't just a spa, it was a place of ritual, control, and judgment. Here's something most visitors never learn. People came to the baths not only to heal, but to curse their enemies. Archaeologists have found hundreds of thin metal sheets called curse tablets thrown into the sacred spring. Ordinary people scratched messages begging the goddess to punish thieves, lovers, rivals, even family members. Some curses were chilling, asking for blindness, illness, or death. Imagine whispering your darkest anger and throwing it into the water, believing a god would carry it out. Then Bath fell silent. After the Romans left Britain, the baths were buried under mud and forgotten. For centuries, people walked over them without knowing an entire Roman city lay hidden below. Bath became a small, struggling medieval town, poor, neglected, and far from powerful. Its rebirth came from an unexpected source: sickness. In the 1600s and 1700s, Britain's elite became obsessed with the idea that Bath's waters could cure disease. The sick, the rich, and the desperate flooded the city. Doctors prescribed drinking the water, even though it tasted awful and often made people vomit. Bath became a place where wealth and illness walked side by side. Behind the elegance of Georgian architecture and ballroom dances was intense pressure. People came here as a last hope. Some recovered, many didn't. Death was common but rarely spoken about. Bath's beautiful streets hide another secret. The city was quietly engineered to control society. The wide roads, crescents, and squares weren't just artistic. They were designed to see and be seen. Your status, wealth, and reputation were on display at all times. One scandal could destroy a family, and while Bath sparkled above ground, poverty grew in the shadows. Servants, workers, and the poor lived in cramped alleys just steps away from luxury. Invisible, but essential. Even today, Bath carries this contradiction. A city built on healing water that once carried curses. A place of beauty, shaped by fear, faith, sickness, and power. A calm surface, hiding centuries of human desperation beneath it. So next time you see Bath in a travel photo, remember this: you're not just looking at a historic city. You're looking at a place where gods were feared, enemies were cursed, secrets were buried, and history never truly rested. And it's still there, flowing quietly under your feet.